Good. Good afternoon, everyone. Right, there we go. Good afternoon. Just checking everything is in the we're expecting to. We're in the group and we're on the page. Fantastic. Cool. All right then. Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all doing good. Who are we? Likely breaking twice today. I'm breaking now. Rich will probably be breaking later on today, or this evening, shall I say, with Chronicles. I think we've got 3 spots left in the first mini, and we've got the second mini a little later on this afternoon. Evening, John. Fingers crossed. I'm guessing you can all hear me because I've been rabbiting on. So what we will do first, quickly just run through the letters of who's got what, and then we will get into it. I'm looking forward to opening this. This price was this box price was ridiculous when it released. I think it was over $1,000. I think, I can't remember. I might have over-egged it, but I know it was really expensive. But then the box prices just bombed, so we grabbed a couple because we thought it was decent value just because of who's in this box. So we've got Paul Oliver, who's got the surname C, John Wheelhouse with G, Dan James with P, Roger Buchan with S, Malcolm Campbell with W, which obviously is Tiger Woods, so that's probably one of the premier spots. John Wheelhouse with T, Thomas Amaral Moody. I think that's your first break with me anyway. It might be your first break with us, but good luck in first break with me. Roger Buchan with the letter R, Paul Oliver with L, and Paul, I think it's your first break with me, I think anyway. I might be wrong, but anyway, good luck. Dan Jones with the letter O, Paul Oliver with I, Wendy Chandler with the multi-spot, which has got A, Y and Z, Thomas Amaral Moody with F, Roger Buchan with B, Malcolm Campbell with K. I keep going into phonetics because of my daughter and having to start myself. Wendy Chandler with H, Wendy Chandler with M, and Thomas Amaral Moody with J, which obviously is another of the big spots because that's got Jordan. That'll be the Michael Jordan spot and the LeBron James spot. So sort of a big sort of decent, well, that's probably if it was a PY, pick your spot, and that probably would have been the most expensive, followed by W. But there is some others. You got Bryson DeChambeau in D, Tony Finau in F. Who else is in here? You've got a couple. You've got Lawrence and Lance with the L spot because they're in it, and they effectively would be their rookie year because it's 2021 produced. So I don't know how we go about classifying these as rookies. Anyway, so that is that. Here is the box, guys. So there he is, MJ on the front. 2021 Skybox Metal Universe. I think 2022 is just released, but you can't get them from distributors until 2020, the year later apparently. So we will get one precious metal gem, Skybox Premium Star Rubies, or an autograph card per box. Now I know the autos are rare. We're also looking for Jambalaya Platinum Portraits. It's the other bit. And then there's the there is Trevor Lance, Jambalaya, as the precious metal gems. Obviously, they are sort of the old school designs that were popular back in the day. I think we might have a Jambalaya somewhere, Rich, I think, after just seeing you pop on. Then we've got all the other bits and bobs in here. So let's get to it. So we've got 7 cards per pack, and we've got 15 packs in the box. Here is my box opener. It's not a pack opener. Obviously there is MMA in the just spot. I think snowboarder, a British snowboarder, I think, who did who won at the Winter Olympics. There is some other bits. It's almost a bit like the code. It's a bit like Goodwin Champions, which is released. Which I think we've got some Goodwin Champions as well, which we will. But that was it will be last year's version rather than this year's because we can't get the this year's version. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So there we go, guys. Let's slot them next to each other. I need to sit closer because I've set up my camera weird. And my chair is miles away from the. I've got my sleeves and top loaders ready. So let's go again. Thank you for the fill. Quick one. Probably quicker than I expected, to be fair. Yeah. So here you go. Here's the first one. So that is Sam Smith, not the singer, but obviously the legendary tennis player. We've got die cut action in this one. Sam Smith. So that will go to, just so you know, it's 2 S's, but that will go to the S spot for Smith. So S off the board. Then we have John Taffer, TV personality. There you go. That's where it gets a bit random. What is he from? Taffer. I have no idea. Not familiar with his program for John Taffer. Yeah. And then there is a metalized. So that's one of the inserts, and that is of Sky Brown, and she's the skateboarder, isn't she? Metalized. So that goes for the B spot. It's the metalized insert. Yeah, she was the one who she did well in the Olympics, didn't she, Sky Brown? Then we have a fresh foundation insert, and that is of Isaiah Todd. I have to admit, not come across his name, to be fair, so I do follow basketball. Isaiah Todd, fresh foundation insert for the T spot. And then our die cut. She's reaching for the stars is Jalen Johnson. I think he plays for the Atlanta Hawks, I think, from memory. That goes to the J spot. Let's check if any of these are numbered on the back. Nice little die cut, Jalen Johnson. J spot. And following it up with Sarah Paven base, and then a Holly McGrath base for the M spot. Obviously, guessing she is an NFL TV personality in the States. Yeah, I think I remember watching it, actually. I think I remember Sky Brown at Tokyo Games. There's the empty pack, and there is Bryson DeChambeau, obviously of was it Live, but obviously since the takeover is back, will be back on the PGA Tour. Josh Giddey, that effectively would be his rookie as well, because it's 2021 was his rookie draft year. Australian basketball player for the Thunder. And nice one for the F spot. Oh wow, we've got an auto, guys. It's a good one. And Justin Fields, metalized for the F spot. After I said that the autographs were really rare, I was not expecting to get an autograph. Who has got the T spot? And that is a nice one for the golf fans out there. A Safe Thigala auto, Skybox premium autograph. And that is a nice looking card. Sticker auto for the T spot. Who's got the T spot? Check if that is numbered. No, it's not numbered. I know the autographs are rare, and Thigala, one of the sort of, now watching the Netflix documentaries, and they follow a bit of golf. He's sort of a up and comer. I got Nate Robinson for the R spot, a Gabby Butler in cheerleading for the B spot, and then a Devonta Smith. Again, that would assume would be a rookie card for Devonta. And that again would be for the S spot. Let me just check who got the T spot. So congratulations. The T spot. That was John Wheeler. So congratulations, John. It's a nice save Thigala. I have no idea on the value of that. But maybe because he was featured on the Netflix program. We've got Vincent Zhao, Wayne Gretzky, legend of the ice hockey, one of the best players to play the game. Then we got Tony Finau for the F spot on the Fresh Foundation. Tony Finau. And then a metalized of Scotty Barnes, who ended up. It's not too bad. It's kind of, at least it's just spot price covered, John, on that one. Not bad. I thought it might have been a bit more, but I suppose he hasn't won. I don't think he's won anything yet. I don't think. Scotty Barnes, I think again that would be his rookie year, and he is Toronto Raptors. And then I think we have a pink. It's a PMG. Pink, I think. Some description because that is slightly different, and that's the pink one, and that's for the S spot, and that's Trey Sermon, and that is numbered 41 of 75. So nice one for the S spot and Trey Sermon. Nice pink. It says there PMG. And what do we take down? Take down the metallized Sky Brown. Sorry, Sky. Actually, no, I'm going to take down Isaiah Todd because I have no idea who Isaiah Todd is. I actually know who Sky Brown is. And then there's the first sighting of Tiger Woods for the W spot. And then Colin Morikawa for the M spot. Let me just have a look. So, the pink, red, orange, pink PMG parallels, yeah, numbered to 75, so that's a nice one. Yeah. Nice one for the S spot. It was Trey Sermon's rookie year as well, that was the thing, because that was when the 49ers had Trey Lance and Trey Sermon. You used to see Trey coming out, so it's a PMG rookie. Shane Wright, ice hockey. Jalen Green was Rockets. And we have a metalized Mojave King. I have to admit, apologies. Metalized, I have no idea who he is again. Kind of going along the same as Isaiah Todd. We got a nice one coming up for the J spot. A very nice blast furnace insert. I think these for one a box, and that is of them. That's a thick sleeve. I want to put it in, fix it. My probably second best basketballer to ever play the game after Jordan, LeBron James. Nice blast furnace insert. Nice one of LeBron James for the J spot. Take that Jalen Johnson. have a Cameron Tringale. For the T spot, there's another Sky Brown, so that's the Sky Brown base. And then a Shane McCarthy baseball for the M spot. Yeah, as I say, a bit of the randomness. There's a Jess Lockwood for the L spot of Rodeo. And a Vanessa Hansen, who's a model. For the her spot. A fresh foundation for the D spot of Bryson DeChambeau. I remember going to the British Open before he started really beefing up. I think me and Rich called him Bryson DeChambles because he didn't look very good at all. I'll swap out the finner. And then we have Corey Kispert, metallised. Where did he end up? Can't remember where he ended up. Maybe the blast furnace. The blast furnaces aren't one a box. Maybe they're two a box. Two a box. Where did he go? Corey Kispert, metallised, and then a blast furnace of Jonathan Kuminga, who was drafted by the Golden State Warriors. Cool. I think it was two a box, aren't they, I think, from memory of looking when I looked at the box break. Jonathan Kuminga, blast furnace. And then musician for the A spot of Seth Avett. And then trainer Mike Mankias. I have no idea who he is here. The debate for professional basketball's greatest of all time comes down to two players, and Mankias trained both. People of all fitness levels can discover some of his secrets. Famous sports fitness, so he's a trainer to obviously LeBron and Michael Jordan. There's a base of Jonathan Kuminga after the blast furnace, and then a Zara Munoz golf, and there's our first sighting of MJ, Michael Jordan base for the J spot, and a fresh foundation of Colin Morikawa. Maybe there was 3 blast furnaces in per box. Colin Morikawa, fresh foundation. This is another blast furnace. Is of Moses Moody for the M spot. I can't remember where Moses Moody ended up either. Moses Moody. And I have no idea how to pronounce her surname. Joanna Jedrzejczyk, MMA fighter for the UFC. And then Alexi Thompson golf for the T spot. Base of Corey Kispert. Okay. A Carlos Alacin, basketball, not sure where he went. Josh Christopher. Where did you get drafted? I cannot remember for the life of it. There's Josh Christopher. And then we have, for the fresh foundation for the D spot, Wilman Diaz. He's a prospect in baseball, and I recognise this name, Adley Rauschman, or Rauschman. I think he plays for the Orioles. I think he's a catcher. I think he's one of the top prospects in baseball yet. Spots all. It's a nice one for the R spot, and he's a base Adley Rutschman. And that's the Skybox Premium insert. It's a nice looking card. I'll take down Fields. And then we got the Adley Rutschman for the R spot again, and then surfing. Tatiana Watson Webb for the W spot, the W spot. Yeah, I know Brak. I was just watching a couple of baseball breaks a couple of years ago, and he was the big chase for the Orioles. I think he's living up to his hype as well, I think. So we got beach volleyball, Melissa Umana Paredes, Franz Wagner. Now where he ended up, he was at the Magic, and he's kind of forming the core now for the Magic. Fresh foundation for the F spot of Ansu Fati. And is that who you got an autograph of, Rich? Was that in the select break? Is it Fati in that one? Ansu Fati. And then there is Chloe Kim, a snowboarder. And the metalized. Lots of inserts a lot like this, to be fair. And now we have next Skybox Premium, and that is of Trey Sermon. So they are cool cards. It goes with your precious metal gem. Good old Trey Sermon. He was the troll in the last one, as I said. So Trey thinking you got Lance, and it's just Trey Sermon. And then there is a Ansu Fati base, and there is a Jalen Waddle base. There's another Mojave King case spot, and then a Chef. So there you go. There shows the some of the randomness of this. Bree Baker, and then boxer Teofimo Lopez boxing. Now, fresh foundation of Sabrina Ionescu, who I know is one of the top stars in the WNBA for the I spot. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, first overall pick 2020. Ionescu, I think that sparked a price rise on the WNBA Prism when that was released when she was drafted. And then a Colin Morikawa Skybox Premium for the M spot. I think when Caitlin Clark goes into the league, I think the price will spike again, because she's I think is it Purdue she plays for, but she seems to be a big draw for the American women's sports. Trevor Lawrence for football, so that again effectively would be classified as a rookie card, 2021. And then a Troy Mullins golf for the M spot. I did miss the upper deck cards. Obviously, when I started collecting upper deck was the one. You can just feel the quality of the cards are actually really decent, thick stock, which is a weird thing to talk about, but it does feel. I do feel not flimsy anyway. Red Gerard for G Spot snowboarding, and Sue O for the golf for O. Josh Christopher. And a fresh foundations of Safe Thigala for the T spot to go along with the autograph. Fresh foundation. And then Intimidation Nation of Jalen Waddle for the W spot. Nice looking card there. Intimidation Nation. Then we got Naomi Osaka for the O spot, and then Ken Griffey Jr. for the G. Ken Griffey, my favourite baseball player was Ken Griffey when I was growing up watching American sports. Hudson Swafford, somebody who shares the same name as my 1-year-old. Hudson Swafford. Trace Sermon base to go along with your PMG. And a metallised of Franz Wagner for the W spot. Again, Orlando Magic, probably one of our best draft picks in a while. And then fresh foundation of Paige Spiranak. I think she's the golf, yeah. She's the golf sort of social media person. Paige Spiranak. And then it's a nice looking card of Naomi Osaka. What's the name of that? Insert. Can't make it out. Weldark. Arkweld, isn't it? Yeah, sorry. Arkweld insert of Naomi Osaka. That's a nice one. Anyway, get that one up on the back. I do like the look at that one. DeChambeau. And then we have Jean Montero. And then Dot Richardson for softball, which looks like a sort of throwback card, just judging by what she's wearing. Could be wrong though. We got Ken Gushy for the racing spot. Oh, well, not the racing spot, the G spot. And then Trey Lance for the L spot. And a Jaden Springer for the S spot. And a nice Intimidation Nation coming up for the L spot of Trey Lance. Trey Lance Intimidation Nation. Nice sort of chrome. So let's see, like the Jalen Waddle. Nice one for Trey Lance, and a Tony Finau for the F spot. I think that's as thick as that. I just got rid of the thick stuff for you. I see I had another one lying around. Tony Finau. And then we have a Justin Fields and a Zishong Du, the D spot. There you go. Isaiah Todd. Todd recorded a double-double, 25 points in a win. Professional Basketball Development League. I'm guessing that's a G League. He closed out the victory with 8 points, including 2 3-pointers. Isaiah Todd. No idea who he is. There he is, Riff Raff, the rapper. When I saw the checklist, I was trying to figure out who Riff Raff was, and now I know. Good old Riff Raff. That's going to be the prize of someone's collection, I reckon. That Riff Raff card. And then we have a metallised of Zach Wilson. Yes, I think we've seen most of the rookies from the 2021 draft in this one. Zach Wilson. Then a Matthew Wood, fresh foundation. Not Wolf, Wood. That's Matthew Wolf, fresh foundation. Then a Bryson DeChambeau Metal Universe 2025. I think that's the one that's one per box. I think I could be wrong. Of DeChambeau. Let's take it. Scotty Barnes, been up for long enough. And then we have a Najee Harris and another of Paige Spiranak. She's got more than 3 million followers on her platforms. We have Scotty Lewis, Carlos Colmenares, no, they're not monobox. Michaela Schifrin. I remember watching. I think she did pretty well at the Olympics, or was meant to do well at the Olympics from memory. So yeah, I do remember her name popping up on the alpine ski, watching the bits of the Winter Olympics. We have another one of these 2021 Metal Universe, and that's a Bayron Laura. It's the L spot. Bayron Laura. Then we have Toby Miller, Tommy Caldwell, a climber, and Moses Moody again. Right, down to the final box. Final pack of the box, even. Good luck, everyone. Hit the 2 best cards quite early on. And also on the PMG. And we've got the Zach Wilson base, BJ Boston base, a fresh foundation of Matt Savoy. Yes, spot. So, and then we have a metallized of Jalen Johnson. Pretty sure he was at the Hawks. For J spot, and then another one of these 2021 Metal Universe. That's a Sabrina Ionescu. Already talked about her. WNBA. That's the I spot. And then the last 2 finish off with a LeBron James for the J spot, and then a base. So that's 44, and that's card number 7. Sabrina Ionescu. Right then. That finishes off, guys. Thank you very much. I will do a quick recap, and then we'll be over to Rich and the Chronicles break for this evening. There's Ionescu, Johnson, Savoy, Laura, Schiffin, Barnes, Wolf, Wilson, Finnair, Lance, Springer, DeChambeau, Spiranak, Wagner, Waddle, Vigala, Morikawa, Ionescu, Sermon, and Chloe Kim. And then Ansu Fati, Fields, Diaz, Christopher, Blast Furnace, Moses Moody, Morikawa, Fresh Foundation, Kaminga, Kispert, Finnair, Johnson, King, and Todd. And then let's go on the back wall. I've got the Bryson DeChambeau 2021, the Skybox Premium of Adley Rushman, Sky Brown metallized, the LeBron James Blast Furnace, nice one for the J spot, then the nice Arc Weld of Naomi Osaka, and then the last two best probably cards of the break, the Trey Sermon Pink PMG, That's numbered 41 of 75 of Trey Sermon. And then the Skybox Premium Auto of Safe Figala. So nice one there for T-Spot. Right, and that finishes us off, guys. Thank you very much. So minis are up for the Chronicles break, which will be breaking this evening, as long as that all fills, which I think it should. And that's that. So thank you very much. I probably will be back Monday with, not sure yet, but it'll probably be an NFL break, either a maybe Panini one, or it could be another Chronicles break. All right. Have a good weekend, everyone, and I will catch you all again very soon.